Serving all of San Diego, this is your Fox 5 News.
Still ahead on Fox 5, I Have a Dream. It is one of the most iconic speeches in U.S. history. Indeed, why it's getting special attention at El Cajon today.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Freedom ring.
Yeah, it still gives me chills today. Yeah, February, Black History Month, and 47 years after Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s famous I Have a Dream speech was delivered at the Lincoln Memorial in D.C., the words are still being recited. In fact, David Anthony Johnson here, you are considered a Dr. King orator. Is that true?
Yes, correct.
Well, good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
How old were you, or were you even born when this
No, 6 years before I was born.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then when did you first see that? Do you remember?
I first saw it at about 4 or 5 years old that I can recall. My great-grandmother was a fan of his.
Of course. Where'd you grow up?
St. Louis, Missouri. Born and raised.
So when you saw it, Dr. King's speech for the first time, or let me ask you, maybe when you were that young, it may not have had an impact on you, but when did it really begin to resonate with you?
When I was about 5, it was the way it affected my great-grandmother. She would cry, and I was afraid of his voice because it seemed like it was always thundering and lightning whenever she would play his albums, and I equated that thundering and lightning with his voice. So when I would see her cry, I thought it was cries of pain, but she said it was cries of joy. And her being born in 1902, she said she's seen many sad times, and he brought on happy times.
Very, very special story. And then, of course, you started watching it, the speech over and over and over, I'm sure countless times.
Yes, yes.
And when did you become so enamored with Dr. King and that you wanted to, you know, mimic his mannerisms and his speech patterns?
My great-grandmother again said that these speeches made her happy, and she wanted me to make others happy. So she wanted me to learn the speeches. And my mother and my aunt, she worked for the PBS station there in St. Louis. She got me the Eyes on the Prize videotapes, and I was able to study it and mimic. So those 3 ladies inspired me to do it.
Very good. And so you're performing it tonight. In fact, you're going to perform I Have a Dream, the entire speech.
Yes.
Performed by you tonight. No, noon and 7.
Noon
so
and
you're
7.
Doing 2 performances. Noon this afternoon and 7 o'clock. That's at Grossmont College. Free admission. Do you know where on campus you're going to be?
At I think the main auditorium.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm sure it'll be listed. And if you go over there, just ask where you're going to see David David Anthony Johnson. Find out where he's performing. So, well, it was. I can understand that it has had an impact on you.
Yes,
so,
it has.
I want to get you to give us a sample of your rendition of the speech, but can you do it sitting down?
Yes, I can.
Because I know there's body language going in.
Yes, I can.
But I will let you do it. David Anthony Johnson, thank you for stopping by. Continued success to you.
Thank you.
And stay strong.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. So let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the Highland Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountain side. And when this happens, and when we allow freedom to ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last.